Hi guys, welcome to TRT. I'm Uncle B. No, I'm not Uncle B.
I was so confused. Like, wait, what?
I'm here with Japo, the Raven.
That's what's up.
Man, yeah, with Hackney Pichette. He has a new pair of jeans.
A new pair of
He
shoes.
came new.
He came real good today.
No. And then we have a special guest, Brian in the building. Brian.
What up?
Yeah,
And that's not
welcome.
fun.
Hey, Brian's friends must be very cool to have named him Brian because
It was the Jaden of the
because
90s.
all of us, yes, all of us, Charles, very, very common
Stevie
name.
Keshi.
Richard.
These are his mates.
Welcome to TRT, bro. Welcome to TRT, bro.
Thank you.
So today we're just going to freestyle. Uncle B is not here. AZ is at the back, but he's going to leave us shortly. Yesterday, right? Was Uncle B's birthday? It was yesterday.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Uncle B could not make it. But we have a cake that I'm going to eat, and then we could just cut the cake just on his behalf. I will cut it on his behalf. So at the moment, I'm Uncle B, and then I would blow the candle. Yeah, just bring.
That's really cake now.
Are you going to make a wish for you or for him?
Is it for us? I was going to make for myself, but okay.
Happy birthday
To you.
He's not here now.
Oh, shit, sorry.
I mean,
No, but like,
Happy
put it, put it.
birthday
Let's see
to
the
you,
cake well.
Uncle B.
you
done
tried.
enough.
Thank you. You're too kind. Thank you. You're too kind.
Nice cake. Alright, so someone should. I mean,
AZ.
Is it?
Do the
Yeah.
honor.
Well, we'll just say, first of all, I'm hungry and I really want to get to the cake.
Okay.
But that being said, we appreciate Uncle B's contribution to TRT. It has been very immense, in all honesty. And we pray that God blesses him with the ability and capacity to continue to do more. And I pray all of us here have a greater year than last year. And may we be surprised by our individual and collective successes.
Amen.
That's
This is the most serious AZ has been on this. I
thought
thought I was yeah, man. I was waiting for a banter or two.
It was a little weird. It was a little...
So happy birthday to the shrink, Uncle B. More life, more money, and up Manchester United.
He's not going to be happy with that.
All right, let's get back. Before we get into
It appeared.
Yeah, all right.
before we get into the nitty gritty, I feel like the nitty gritty is after, but let's talk about Eguavon and yesterday's game. Yeah, like prior to this episode, right? I'd been saying I just wish that Nigeria were playing free flowing football, attacking football, 4-3-3 type of football, not 4-5-1, and they delivered yesterday.
They did.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think we played really well. If you saw his interview after the game, he said the goal was to press hard and double team Salah at any opportunity. And once we did that, they didn't have anything. Like even the few late chances they had, I wasn't worried. I wasn't scared. I was really confident, and I think it's the best I've seen Nigeria play in a very long time. So that was really good to see.
And there's a lot of boys in that side I didn't really know much of. It's like I know a Juke that even came off the bench and got like two shots. Like
Should have squared it.
Like,
but-
yeah,
and then this, yeah, it should have. I mean, this is World Cup here. Like,
yeah.
How do you see our chances though? I mean, I know this is just off of one game,
Yeah.
but the team seems exciting even without Osimhen inside.
Yeah, to be honest, what I love was the midfield, man. Like Ndidi and Aribo, they were like, and then Iheanacho dropping deep as well.
Yeah.
Like I think like that's where we controlled the game. Like they couldn't like match us there, and like you said, like Aina was amazing.
It's fantastic, my man of the match.
Then, but like the guy that really disappointed was Chikwueze. Like I expected,
Yes,
I expected
he
more.
was disappointing.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
disappointing. He was disappointing.
Because even like what's the name of the guy? Educate when he came in, like he did a lot more like than him, like for like 70 odd minutes. Yeah.
So, do you think this is as a result of the coach, or it's just we've gotten this crop of exciting young players around the world now that we're coming together? Because, like you said last time, now which I don't know how it's going to work. We have another coach
that's like,
and then if Guavon does well and then is playing this formation, another coach comes in after this tournament. Like, are we? Is there a direction?
I didn't know that. So another coach.
they already signed him.
Oh, wow.
They signed him, the foreign
Interesting. I
coach.
didn't
So
know
he's there watching. He has a watching brief.
Before I start, fuck Watford and fuck
I
Dennis.
mean, our team.
So
Retweet.
No, but to be honest, to be fair,
No,
like,
in that
no,
interview,
no,
what the
hold
interview?
on. Hold on.
Well, asking
I'm not
if he was
saying fuck
preparing
Watford.
for AFCON. Is like no.
No, I'm not saying. And
yeah,
then,
because he knew he wasn't going though.
no, but
this
he was called up.
prior
No, he was called up, but then they
knew his club wouldn't let
they
him.
gave Salah and the rest like at least months ahead. Like you don't just tell the club that like, bro,
Yeah, but the way
your
he-
taliesman.
So I
Okay, I have a question to that. I have a question for that. I have a question for that.
Let me roll this back.
Let's assume the original list was drafted months ago, like you said, and someone gets injured a week to the tournament, and we want to call up a replacement.
always
Would the club say, "Yo, it's too
Yeah,
late.
exactly.
We can't let him go"?
And then if
As long as
if-
we called him before the
for
deadline,
Dennis,
they should let him go.
For Dennis, if England woke up one day and says, Dennis, you were not on our plan before, but Rooney is not. I say Rooney, man. I'm so old.
Kane is injured.
Kane is injured, and we want you to play. He is running at them. He's not going to come and be saying, "Oh, they were not considering me before." And I'm like, "Yo, you have played before," and then. There are a lot of players,
And plus,
you played
his form
before,
wasn't that great to be honest. Like,
and then that is, by the way, my own problem is that Watford thinks it is the right time to use Nigeria to chase clout. Like they are on the internet posting Dennis videos every time there's a Nigeria conversation going on.
but to be fair, they gave us a couple of players as well, though.
Who?
Like, what's his name, Ekong, and
those ones would obviously.
yeah, but so
Yeah, but I'm uncomfortable with they gave us. Like these are
It's not. Yeah, these are the Nigerian.
yeah, but
players.
okay, yeah. But they,
like,
what I'm just saying is like
They wouldn't hold back. They wouldn't hold back an English player from
going
going back even in the middle of if it's just an ordinary friend. This
Yeah,
is
but
our competition.
I get what you because like Ian Wright mentioned that like that they're shitting on like the African
Yeah.
Cup. Yeah.
So, so back to
the coach,
the
situation,
technical crew,
yeah, with
which,
Guavon and co.
which I was supposed to be
So
part
do you
of.
think-
He spells that
wait,
I beg.
no.
So
So do you
think
do you think this was do you think this was Eguavon
lost.
or do you think that we've just gotten to a point where we now have those crop of players that we'll be needing? Because I've been saying for a while that we need to have done away with the likes of Igalo, Victor Yam, like all those senior players. We need to bring in younger guys and then reduce the politics inside, because the older guys seem maybe they are not informed, but then
They'll
they will
always
still
play.
always play. Exactly. So do you think this is Eguavon or do you think?
I think of it as two factors. I think one, the selection feels like they are playing people that are supposed to play like that. The merits,
based on merit.
based on merit, not
by
Igalo
name,
is
yeah.
going to play, Kanu is going to play, and all of that. I think
Musa.
There's that. I like
And
Iwobi,
Iwobi, usually you expect Musa and Iwobi to
I
start.
think
Yeah, exactly.
even Aina. The other guy, is it Omerua? Omerua.
No, more-
there's one other guy
That plays he plays in Italy.
Yeah.
Light skin guy. With
Yeah, they said like he came late.
Tyrone Ebuehi.
I think he came late, and then people were saying that he's better than Aina. But you look at it yesterday, Aina played.
He played
Aina
like man of the match in my opinion.
So
yeah.
I think there is that, and then number two, maybe I don't know if Ogwavan has. I don't know if he was working with the former coach. Maybe he knows these players, and then he knows how to put them together and then motivate them to play, because it felt like a bit more of selection and then motivation.
So you don't think it was tactical?
I don't think there was a lot of tactics.
I mean,
To be honest, like
you disagree?
I disagree. I disagree.
I think he got his tactics right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No.
of
Apart
course.
from that, is that it's like you said, he knows these players.
Yeah, there's
He
a-
knows Nigeria. He knows the tournament.
Yeah,
won
he
it
won it,
before.
yeah.
He's coached at it before in 2006. So I think it's more of because it's like we're talking about off the air, that how there's a way you play in the AFCON. It's not.
Yeah,
the way you
it's
play
not
in
typical,
Europe.
yeah.
And I feel like I feel like Rowe was trying to make us more of something we're not. You know, at the end of the day, you can have the best tactics in the world if your players don't match to it. You're not going anywhere. So I think it was he played a very low risk game, but he didn't. There was no hero ball. You know, play as a team.
Yeah. It was more about
touch, move forward. I was very impressed.
Yeah, but typically, right? Whenever we said to play as a team, usually we never play 4-3-3. We always used to play 4-5-1. But this time around, it went, you know, because 4-3 is risky sometimes because you don't have a lot of bodies in the midfield. But then, however, you're having a lot going, and then you have Aina going from back all the way to the front,
he ran all the way,
and then so there's something motivating the guys, and then he goes to the front, right? That chance went, and then he ran back all the way, almost like typically you wouldn't see that from like a Nigerian side because it's like,
you know, there was a point Hack made about in the past there was a lot of seniority.
Yeah.
But if you look at the squad yesterday, that was Ihanacho's first tournament game for Nigeria.
Is it?
That was Awoniyi's first start for Nigeria.
Yeah, like there were a couple debuts there as well.
Yeah.
Iheanacho never didn't play the last one.
Who?
Iheanacho.
No, he didn't. That's his first.
He didn't play the last AFCON.
We didn't qualify for
His first AFCON.
Maybe his first AFCON. Maybe he played World Cup. I know it's his first AFCON.
I think it's his World Cup.
His first tournament
qualify
goal.
for the last one.
Yeah, his
His first tournament goal. Okay.
Yeah, and if you look at him and Awoniyi, they were the partners when we won the Under-17 World Cup.
Yeah.
There's that familiarity.
Chemistry, yeah.
There's that chemistry. And a lot of times I feel like coaches try to force things. Like it's like, I feel like if Osimhen was around, he would have definitely started.
Osimhen obviously will start ahead of what's the guy?
Awoniyi. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of the players there had something to prove.
Yeah.
You know, and the coach himself, I'm pretty sure he has something to prove. Even if he's not going to get the job long term.
But like,
this is a very big platform for him. If he
Yeah.
does well.
Yeah, I mean, this is a World
no-
Cup year.
exactly.
There's World Cup at the end of the year.
yeah, and also this for him is like the motivation of winning as a player and a coach. That's also like,
exactly.
Then bring us back to you said something about having a coach on standby. I feel like it is completely unnecessary because
I don't know what the FA there was
if Ogwabon wasn't maybe a Nigerian, maybe if he was say one of the foreign coaches, like he wouldn't mind. He would just be there, collect his money, and then if you like, get knocked out of.
I don't understand how
it's
that
a
works.
business.
I don't
Because
either.
it demoralized
no, but
him.
but
it's
I think
not
but
motivating.
he knew what he was getting into. It's not like
he
anyone
signed
there.
up for it,
and also as well, it's
yeah.
like it was so close to the AFCON.
That's why they should have waited.
No, but
Why are you making
that's
this thing appointment in?
It's quite silly. It's quite silly. But it's typical of the way this.
So it's very
So
run
no
things,
one can
so,
pretend like it's surprising to us.
So, in general, let's talk about AFCON.
Football. Yeah.
It's like everything about.
I mean,
the
before
AFCON
we
has been-
skip, are we going to skip over how poor Salah was yesterday? Because
No.
he was-
I mean, would I say Salah was poor? It's like if you put in. So I feel like it's unfair to say he was poor because
but he was though.
No, because he was Salah. It's like when Messi was playing at Argentina and was not doing well, people were saying he had like this bunch of players because the players that were around him were stars though.
Yeah.
But then if you look in the Egyptian squad, you can only just name one or two
Yeah.
top players. So because football is a team sport, and he can't take football and
No,
run.
but I
all
get
the
what
way.
you're saying. But they played together like for the qualifiers. Now it's not like the first time he's playing.
But
with this team, like-
I don't think they did really. They
Yeah,
did
they
that.
didn't do that.
But like,
They didn't do
Comoros
poorly.
or
I mean,
whatever
he
their
had
name
a
is.
he had a
My
good
only
chance that
critique
our keeper saved.
yeah, exactly that save.
Because that would have changed it. 1-1.
1-1 changes the game,
Would have changed
and
everything.
that was 1-on-1. Ekong,
Yeah.
I don't know what Ekong was doing, just leaning forward like.
And Salah, I think I don't know what happened to Salah because how would you kick ball like that? For God's
No, I think at that point, like
No,
he was
somebody tried. Somebody came and tried.
no, but it was
to-
good defending
Ekong
as
came
well.
back.
Let's be honest, he
Ekong
was good
came back.
defending too. Like
Good
he put him
recovery
off,
from
put him
Ekong,
off,
yeah.
put him off a bit.
No, that's not.
So, but you expect better from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. I feel like apart from all the banter which I enjoyed yesterday.
Yeah, they left everything to Elneny. Like he was the only person. He carried the team.
No, but I don't know about that. But hey,
He was their
He's a
playmaker
superstar.
from
yeah, because an Arsenal player, right?
That's why he's
No, but for real though, who else was?
No, but
he's the only one that was looking for long ball.
No, he was the only one. Like,
It's a
but-
superstar.
like,
I
because
feel like their man of the match was their keeper.
Yes.
to be honest, like he made a couple of saves, but like I felt like they were straight at him. Like it's not like he didn't really have to. He
There's
didn't
that
have
one that
to.
hit the bar.
Oh yeah, that was the
Awani?
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only one. Like, but then the guy, what's his name, Educate, whatever, he came in and like 2 shots straight
I
at
will
him.
not lie
Like,
to you.
he
He had
should have squared both of them
He had
together.
just goal was just super.
Yeah,
The double finish
Iheanacho
was-
had another
Yes,
chance
that was
that I
first
thought-
touch.
No. Apart from that one, there's one where I think someone fired a shot, right? And then the keeper spilled the ball.
Yeah, and
Iheanacho
he missed
stopped
the
running.
rebound.
If he didn't, he would have gotten that.
But
ball.
that's the thing about him. You realize he's not an out-and-out striker. I mean, like, he's
but he
more.
wasn't playing strike yesterday.
I know
Just
that's
be
what, so he doesn't
aware
have
in the
that.
box.
He doesn't have that.
Just be a little bit aware.
He thrives behind.
Yes,
the
and
striker.
and to be honest, it also brings back. I know we always talk about this conversation why he doesn't play for Leicester, and I think it's similar. This is kind of the reason why, because he's not an out and out striker, and Leicester are not willing to play him behind the striker. They want to play
they have Maddison.
Yeah. I guess that makes it pretty
They're
racist.
racist. Anyways, I know you guys know what to say.
But Maddie's better though. Like technically, yeah.
So wait, let's talk about the AFCON in general. Before we get to the officiating, what do you think so far? What do you like? Like, what are your thoughts on
The play?
the competition? Like, what's going on? Like,
SG is 6 goals for the entire tournament.
Because so far it's all been 1-0. So besides
Yeah.
the Cameroon game, that
2-1.
was 2-1.
Yeah,
Everything
and that
else
was
has
2
been-
penalties. Right?
No, but like
Yeah,
it almost feels
volleyball.
like it's volleyball, man. Like it's like they don't want the ball to touch the ground or something, man. It's so
South
straight.
Africans just want to be very physical and don't want to actually play ball. Because these guys play differently when they play in Europe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's the problem here? Is it the
it's-
weather?
I think
Is it
weather-
the
something about something about the way we play the game here. It's like if you're playing, let's say one of the, I don't know who to use as an example now, but just in general, if you're playing let's say Nigeria, Egypt now, for example, even as organized as the Egyptians are supposed to be, they were playing way more long ball.
Yeah.
If you watch the first game, Burkina against Cameroon, the only 2-1 game, for example, every Burkina player, as soon as they get the ball,
They launch it.
they're either pushing it and chasing it, or they're
They're launching it. It's like
There's nothing. But then I remember I was talking shit about that, but as soon as I said it, they scored from just that. They crossed, everybody missed it. The other guy crossed, and it goes in. So it works. And it's like, I always look at AFCON as an equalizer. It doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah, it just brings everybody
When you
down.
come back to village, you go play village ball.
Now village boy, you could play Abi.
it's so physical and
All of us.
so nobody is trying to score for. I feel like once they score 1-0,
No, but-
it's like,
but
let's keep what we have. And you
I
know,
think also another factor is like I feel like it's the first round as well. Typically, like people are still trying to get into
Yeah.
things. I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
isn't it the first round where you see a number of goals where people are a little bit risky? It's when you get to the latter stages that you're not being
Yeah, it
into
becomes
KG.
tentative. Yeah,
no, because
yeah,
but to be honest, like like there was a lot of like whether is this AFCON going to go on or not. There's been a lot of
Yeah,
back and
okay,
forth.
well,
I don't feel like the teams have settled in like completely just
Yeah.
yet. So I let's see how the second round goes.
yeah,
That's what I'd
because
say.
we're roughly halfway through the first round.
Yeah,
I
so
think-
let's.
I think it'll pick up.
I believe
Okay,
so.
so the officiating at AFCON, please. Hack, I feel like
It's been special.
you've been. I should leave this to you because I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
every
the-
time I come on the TL, is you. I feel like you've watched every game.
I've been watching
So
a lot of-
please take us through what's going
Be
on.
honest, true, bro.
What's going on with the officiating?
Before now,
It's wild out there.
VAR,
this
while
morning,
VAR is there.
this morning,
Because
I
there's a
woke
match
up.
I watched that it took a while.
10
I think it took
minutes.
like 10 minutes to get a VAR decision on whether something was offside or not.
I think the other day we're here and then we're like saying, oh, English refs, they don't like going over to the screen to look at the Africa. We have taken it to the next level. So you want us to go back to go to the screens? There's no problem. Corner kick, they will go to the screen. Yes, a referee went to the screen to look at the screen for corner kick, and it's becoming annoying. You want them to do well, but it gets really annoying when you have to stop the game.
Yeah,
Always.
like it's killing the flow of the game as well.
It's killing the flow of the game. Like, you people should go to the screen, but reduce it. Like,
Tone it
Like,
down.
almost like they're so excited to go to the screen.
Yeah,
They want to
like,
be in front
I
of
mean,
the
but
screen.
also,
They want to show you
I'm
that there's
very.
screen.
I mean, I might sound like an old man when I say this, but I'm very against VAR, goal line technology, all of that. And my reason is very, very simple: is that FIFA's motto is for the world, for the game. Meaning, wherever in the world you're playing the game, you're supposed to be playing the same.
The same game.
But with VAR and goal line technology, it means the richer leagues are playing a different game than the poorer leagues. Because a country like Comoros, you can't tell me that those players have been playing with VAR and goal line technology. But then when they show up here, suddenly we're
expect
supposed
them
to
to
account
flip.
for
Yeah.
that.
Well, to counter that, it's the thing with football is, I mean, the last time somebody came here and said there was a period where you used to do back pass, and then the first couple of years when they said
No
more
back pass.
everybody was like, but eventually everybody caught up. So it's the same thing.
Yeah, but-
with VAR at the beginning, because we're like 2 years, all right, 3 years into
Yeah.
VAR, right? Eventually, I feel like it will become a man, because a place like Comoros before, probably maybe back in the day, they were not playing with boots, but then they were playing with just shoes,
Sneakers,
right?
yeah.
Whatever, right? And then eventually, the more something becomes widespread, it will get to those places.
Yeah, but then-
you get?
but then
and then because VAR is good for the game, because imagine the back in the day, the amount of people that have lost
That was
cups.
part of the game.
You get that have lost cups. Wait, no, no,
game.
no.
Remember.
So it's part of the game.
Remember.
When
But now
it's
the
against
money's
you,
too
though.
much, though.
the
The money's
paper
too
penalty.
much. The money too
much
much.
No,
for
but-
you
no,
to-
but-
to lose a decision
There's,
on something
that paper
ridiculous.
penalty.
Do you
Yeah.
understand?
No, but the money at stake is
exactly.
Then Lampard's
The-
goal against Germany.
That thing haunts Nigerians.
Yes,
Good
every
memory. Or that,
Good memories.
You get so
Good
memory.
memory. It's been
and
crazy.
then so like this morning I woke up, I was like, yeah, I think except for that particular one where you see the referees running over to check for corner kicks and then taking so much time with VAR before making a decision. I think they've been decent with officiating. Like you said something the other day where you said that when referees run to VAR, that you are very sure that if he was supposed to give a penalty and he didn't give, and he goes to VAR, when he
He's
comes
going
back,
to
he's
give
going to
it.
give a penalty.
Yeah,
But I
most
think
likely.
in AFCON, they have done. They've had we've had situations where a referee goes to VAR and then comes back and stick to original decision.
But if you're a
But
poor
then
referee, a poor referee, man.
Exactly.
today happened. The referee, I don't know where he is from, but wherever you people got him from, I can wherever they got him from, I can do better than him. In fact, before I used to be a referee before I became a footballer. I was a referee.
Before you became a what?
Footballer.
Hack, please
I was a
spell
referee.
this your
I
team.
was
Tales by
I was
Moonlight.
born
Hack is
a
not
referee.
footballer, guys.
So
Like it's in some dreamland. I don't even get.
so like I don't know what is going on. Like I mean, I felt like I said, I felt like the officiating was decent. It was better than what we see in EPL every day. Maybe it's because I've watched EPL a lot. That's why it is very easy for me to criticize them. But how do you blow a final whistle at 85 minutes? Are you not looking at
They
the watch?
approximate the time.
Are you not looking at it? And even if he messed up, how come the fourth official is coming out with the board to come and give extra minutes at 85 minutes? I'll be 80 minutes, right?
He blew a final whistle at the 85th minute. He was reminded you can't do that. Yeah. So in the 87th minute, he gives a red card, which VAR tried to overturn, but he told the
said that
VAR
was
that's your business. He said that's your business. It's a red card because I'm here. And then he blew a final whistle at 89 minutes 40 something seconds, and somebody left the clock running. So the entire Tunisian bench is on the pitch, showing him their watches, and it's still ticking like it's 90 minutes and 5 seconds now. So that was that was hilarious.
So like I don't know how do you even explain that? How do you explain
that was
like,
embarrassing. I can't even lie.
Let's assume you want to make sense out of it. Like
So it just tells us that African refs don't take the required courses that
I
are
think-
needed because that guy that comes on Sky Sports comes and says at the end of every season they take courses to blah blah blah.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
they're
just
shit though.
I mean they are.
So it's
but
not
I'm just
about-
saying,
it's not about-
No, but this is blatant though. How do you blow at 80? Like at 5 minutes? It means that you're not even
So, but
communicating with the guy.
This is deeper than whatever training, whatever. Like, they need to
He
find
needs
out.
to be investigated.
I think there was an envelope under his.
Yeah,
he
because
needs to
like
be
it's
investigated.
like-
Because
I-
this is ridiculous.
It's too
I
open.
feel-
It's too blatant.
I feel
Cartel
I don't
style
want to
vibe.
disagree with
Yeah.
maybe him being bribed or maybe him.
So it was an honest mistake.
I think if
Maybe it was pressed.
If
Maybe
if I
it
go
good.
if I go to anyone and I tell you, please, I want you to cheat for me to win this guy, and I give you money, and you blow the whistle at 85 minutes, you will return my money to me. Because yes,
It's too obvious.
It's too obvious. How am I going to explain it? You will return my money after the game.
So you have experience in these things.
Well,
Just look at his hair.
ref, guy.
Look at his hair. Just look at his hair.
Now, man, yeah.
A rascal.
I was the ref. Then gameplay.
Now volleyball with the watch, bro. Because
Bruh.
that ball no dey touch
Okay,
ground.
so
man.
before we move on to the Premiership, right? Do you have any what are your predictions for so far for semi-finalists, the 4
Ooh, for the 4.
semi-finalists? Yeah, just off the back
Off-
of these
off-
single games that we've watched.
I would say Nigeria, Senegal, and Cameroon, and fourth team. Algeria, just because they're the holders. I think they'll get their act together. They drew their first game, didn't they? Yeah, but I think they'll get their act together. So yeah, Algeria, Cameroon, Nigeria, Senegal.
Before we move on to EPL, Watford, you are relegating this season.
What do you predict?
Mark my
Was that part of your prediction?
No, I'm changing my prediction. Like
No,
all
you
of
can't
them.
change. It's too much.
Three of them
As a nation, we have come together to swear for you. Many
are
religions,
relegating.
many
Mommy
deities,
Gio.
only you.
No, but like But looking at the performance, like who would he have benched? Like,
No, I don't really need
It's not. It's not.
the fact that they
Man, even if he was on the
serious. No, I'm just
man,
saying,
even
like,
if he was on the sideline clapping,
it
He will
should be there.
come
should have been
yes,
there.
You can't
He
play
should have been
all
there.
the games now. You will come in second game, something.
we
Like,
might
by
need
like the third game,
we might need him
Before
on
we
that
injure, like
that third tricky game against Sudan. We might need
yeah,
him.
yeah. Sudan's a tricky game.
Tricky
Sudan's
one.
a
It
tricky
is.
game.
Yeah.
All right. Should we? Is there a need to run through FA Cup because FA Cup?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Why don't you think
I
there's
don't know
a
what
need?
that is.
that's no loss.
Let's go to the Premier League.
Yeah.
That is the serious one.
No, but before we get to Arsenal,
We can talk about
let's
Carabao
talk about
Cup.
Arsenal. Run us through what happened with that. 'cause
I
saw
I think
you
it's the
lament
jersey,
so
though.
much.
The thing is,
I think you lost your
jersey.
color. You lost your color.
So you
It's
guys
the
are doing
jersey,
well in
man.
the Premiership.
the thing is,
the jersey,
I am
man.
very, very invested in my continent. So I've been watching AFCON.
So you were not watching that game?
I was not watching any
Okay,
other
So
game.
I was
I
gonna-
can give you that game. I can give you
someone
that
that
game
kept
in
lamenting.
two sentences. We dressed like Tottenham. We played like Tottenham. The end.
Well, I mean, it was a very young side.
I never want to see my team in all white again.
No, but it was a cool jersey.
Yeah, I mean, okay, let's talk about the Premiership. You have information on this with the Liverpool thing with the
Cheating.
player.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Cheating.
Yeah, what was that about?
So I think again,
I think it's mind games
they
too.
were scared of Arsenal, and then they decided like Mo Salah is not around, so
Oh yeah, I think they're trying to.
I think that's what it is,
That's
though.
what it is.
I think it was a moment of panic where they looked at how many people they were missing in
same-
one
yeah.
fell swoop, and they were like, "Yeah, we just have to."
And
But they
it's
claim
funny.
they claim it's false.
It's
positive,
funny.
though.
It's funny because
Yeah, but
last year they played Aston Villa, and Aston Villa
Had to play their
fielded
kids,
like
yeah.
under 19, under
Kids. Yeah.
And then the same club came out and was like commending them that like they did like.
No, but
they should be-
I
they
saw-
should be
I
proud
saw-
of them.
You know, Klopp is his.
I saw
his
I saw
caliber.
I saw the probability of getting 7 false positives. It's very, very unlikely.
Yeah.
So there's some
There's
fishy.
some yeah.
There's some
I
fishy.
think they said they're looking into it.
Yeah,
No,
they
but
said they are
I
looking
think
into it,
they
yeah.
need to be like they need to look into it and like if they are found wanting like
Then
maybe the
you
top 3
let's
points.
go to the
man.
finals.
Before we talk
Oh,
about next
let's
week's
pick up.
fixtures,
No, it was
let's
Carabao
talk
Cup.
about Aston Villa's transfers.
Transfers, man.
Yo, those
Yo.
guys-
They're doing good
like,
business.
They are doing very. I think they've got Coutinho and
And then now,
Digne.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, what's going on there?
Like-
Like, what is their plan? It's like
Wait, they got Digne?
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Money.
I thought Everton got Digne.
They-
No, yes, Sevilla. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
What's
he
them?
had a fallout
Oh
with
my
Benitez
God,
and he said he
yeah.
wasn't playing again and then this
That's
guy
good
just,
business. Yes,
Yeah.
it's very good
That's
business.
good business.
Like Newcastle were trying to
Because-
be clever and
Because
just
I thought
slide
Digne was
in.
going to Chelsea. That's good
Yeah,
business.
because even Newcastle too in the
Newcastle were
they're
trying
buying.
to- yeah.
I think they bought Chris Wood, right?
They bought
Yeah,
Chris Wood. That's a
they-
good signing.
But Burnley is
25.
definitely going
They're
down.
going
How
down.
do you sell to a direct relegation rival?
Bro, how?
How much did
They
they
are
give
trying
you?
to go down. Don't worry.
No, but to be honest, I feel like Burnley they've already just accepted the fact.
How do you
that
accept
they've-
it at halftime, though? At halftime, that is.
No,
Pretty
because
much,
but
yeah.
for years they have now because like that's the problem this guy has been having since is like they don't invest in their squad.
You
They've not invested in their
you
squad.
lose a lot of money going down.
Yeah, you do a lot.
Yeah.
You lose a
The-
lot.
the
like
TV
so-
money from Premier
yeah,
League's championship
staying
is
in
worlds
the league
away.
as a board member, as a player, staying in the Premier League, that's your major
That should be
goal,
ultimate,
though.
yeah. But I mean,
So how do you sell your player to your direct rival? Like,
There you go.
But is it like? But the guy, how old is this guy? Is 30 years old. Do you
It
know what I
doesn't
mean?
matter, but that's someone that is getting you goals.
he get them goals.
Yeah, he's
That's
their
someone
leading
that is-
scorer.
Like, you don't even. Did they get a replacement?
No.
No, they have.
Not
like,
yet.
going to
Jay
look for one.
Rodriguez.
Hey, I like J-Rod.
Yeah, but there's this score. He can't score to save his life now.
And then which
Score a
other
belter
transfers
every
happened?
10 games.
This guy, Trippier to Newcastle.
Trippier
Yeah,
to
that's
Newcastle as
fantastic.
And El
well.
Ghazi, El Ghazi went to Everton the other way.
Oh,
yeah.
El Ghazi is in Everton.
El Ghazi
Yeah,
went to
they
Everton.
just signed him.
But did they need him? Because I mean, Gray is doing what
No,
Cavallini is
but
back.
what the
Richarlison is
problem they
back.
had is like squad depth.
Yeah.
Do you
No,
know what I mean? Like,
was their problem not defense?
to be honest, it was the midfield. Like when the Corey,
But that's something. The Decore is back. They've got.
Guys, is he not from this?
is a winger, yeah.
Yeah, wing.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but the thing about it is like they were relying too much on Gray and Townsend. If you remove those two, like Richarlison is no longer a winger. He plays more. Do you know what I mean? They didn't even have width.
It will be his own vibe.
They need to think
won't
about. They need to really.
No, because to be
Love
honest,
you, Alex,
the
but
Premier
yeah,
League, the Premier League is not
vibes.
just about your starting 11 as well, bro. Like you need to have depth. You need to have depth.
Are-
Yeah.
What
are you
about-
guys shopping?
Arsenal.
No need, right?
No, I think you guys are trying
I mean,
to.
we're trying to get.
You guys are doing very well.
We're trying to get a striker, and
What's
we
the
need
name of
at
that
least we need at least one midfielder because we don't have any midfielders to play.
Where?
They're trying to get Van de Beek.
Wait.
No.
I know.
We're
Wait,
linked with
Why would you got like Smith Rowe?
no
No,
central
Smith
midfielders.
Rowe is
James.
So the only sort of midfielders we have, because on any and
What's the name of the guy that you said was? What's the name of
Lokonga.
Lokonga. We know.
Yeah, so
Stupid human being.
Bro, what did you say?
So this is my problem. This is my problem.
Bro, please, can we get the clip when he was saying like Lokonga was going to be the best midfielder in the
This is my
league?
problem with AFCON. So,
This hack is
so now
just
you
a
find
dead guy.
some of all these clubs going to temporarily.
So it's a loan.
He gave
So
out the
for
goal
midfield,
now.
it's loan we're going for.
Well, you said the guy was as good as Pogba at the beginning of the season.
Buying anybody.
I think we're trying to get the guy from Mönchengladbach, Zakara.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's
Zakaria,
it's a
Zakaria,
no-brainer.
yeah, he's
Zakaria,
good,
yeah, like
he's
we can get it from like 6 million because his contract runs out at the end of the season.
He's a good player.
He's really good, really good. But then
What?
DM is a DM.
Yeah.
So okay, so I mean, I'm glad Uncle B is not here because if he was asking me what United's problems are, I don't know anymore. So
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah, you missed 2 episodes.
yeah, what is? I mean, I watched the FA Cup last
No, but
match, and then
that's one of
Aston
the-
Villa was playing United at Old Trafford, like they were at what's the name of their stadium?
Villa Park.
Villa Park.
No, but I think it's.
Like, what is? Do you know right now? I don't even know the problem.
I think
anymore. I don't know what the problem
I
is.
think, to be honest, like it still boils down to like how they appointed Ole, and like he came in to try and do some cultural whatever bullshit that he made he made the players so soft because like if you look at Rashford, like he has no excuse.
Because Rashford is so poor.
Bro, I've not like it's one of
Like-
like that first half like is one of the worst performances I've seen.
Like, do you know? There was a period of time where when Rashford was coming up, where he was carrying United, it was like, yeah, him and Mbappe. He cannot lace Mbappe's boot.
Rashford.
I mean,
my
not
God.
not
Football
not
intelligence.
I know there's
I
always
was-
this English hype when
Yeah.
an English player.
I was
is
so
doing well.
annoyed when they were doing that.
Get-
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
obviously
When
it
they were
was,
putting
it
No,
was
I was like,
annoying,
bruh.
but I'm saying at the time he was scoring goals.
Yeah, he was.
because
He
he
was
was
scoring
the only place that United goals were coming from at that time was from him.
No,
So
'cause to be honest, I was
you know,
watching like a highlight of like our greatest counter attacks in the last couple of years. He always ended with
yeah,
Rashford. Do you
but
know what I
I'm
mean?
just
Those
saying
ball over
right
the top.
now he's been
How
so
about
poor.
Bruno though? Like Bruno has been appalling equally.
Yeah, like so I don't know. So that's
Honestly,
why
I don't know what it is.
think
I don't know what the problem is,
psychologically-
though.
I think psychologically right now is like they got to a point where mediocrity was okay under Ole.
Yeah.
It was like if you listen to all his press conference, there's never a time he came out and said like these guys did. He just always seemed like there's just something outside them that just
It's like, yeah, they'll
like I
get
can't
it.
figure out what the problem is. Whether it's the formation,
but-
whether it's the play. Like I don't know what
But
it
to be
is.
honest, I feel like the fact that like what Ara is trying to do now, he's going to really highlight what the deeper problems are because Ole was just acting like everything was cool.
Because remember I was saying everybody was saying bench Ronaldo. Ronaldo was benched, and what happened? Ronaldo wasn't even in the
my
squad.
God.
And then what happened?
roll my eyes at that.
No, because to be
much.
and
Yeah, like,
do
everybody
you know,
keeps saying bench,
Cavani
like-
to even get. Okay, look at Greenwood.
Ronaldo
now.
would have created a couple of.
Look at
chances.
Greenwood now, like bro, this guy
Greenwood
had.
is now so selfish.
But I think that's also a Ronaldo. The Ronaldo factor is two ways. You know what I mean? If you're not mentally strong enough, like, and that's what Buffon said. Buffon said Ronaldo came with a mentality that the rest of the team weren't ready for. Do you know what I mean? He came with like an elite mindset. He wanted to push everybody, and everybody's just like, "Guy, calm down." Do you know what I mean? Why are you pushing
no be
us?
ball.
No be. Do you know what I mean? And I think like the Man U players have gotten used to not having to push themselves and still make. I was always saying it as well. It's like there were games where like Bruno wasn't playing well, Rashford wasn't playing well. You should have like taken the ball safe and stopped them. But these players got used to, regardless of what we play. Like Ole would always start Shaw, Maguire, Bruno, and Rashford, no matter how poorly they played. And now it's like,
Is Maguire still captain?
don't even say that.
That's fascinating to me.
Like, how do you even get there in the first place?
how did he get there? How did he get the job? It's fascinating to me.
Like this, but it's the same thing. It's like how did Ole get the job in the first place? You know what I mean? Like from that point. But I feel like I'm happy with what's happening now because it's showing that like what we have is deeper than what Ole made us think we had. Like when like the trenches right now, man.
Okay, quickly, right? Let's just highlight Chelsea Lukaku. It seems like all is well now. It's called.
Yeah, he looks like he's
like.
Scored a
I mean,
couple goals.
do you think? I mean, there's no. I'm not sure there's an available striker right now because I feel like if there was an available striker, they probably would have done the way
Nah,
with
but
him.
plus it's
But now,
100M though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But now, no, but
They
but
just but
Abramovich
Chelsea doesn't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
No,
they
Chelsea
don't
don't
care.
care.
But then, but I think
if it wasn't for financial fair play, they wouldn't
you
care.
did that guy. That's like you don't do that. It's like it's like going on Twitter. You're working for somebody and then you go and tweet about.
They gave him a chance to even make it nicer, and they were like, "Do you want to play with what's his name, Lautaro Martinez in Chelsea?" He said, "Nah, stay there, bro. I'll come back." Like even the podcast hosts were trying to give him an out.
Nah,
Like,
because
he was
to
like,
be honest,
"Nah."
that's another thing. Like I remember, like one of the things that he said when that interview came out is like, it's a similar problem he had at like United as well. Do you know what I mean? He's not the most strong. He's not the strongest person mentally. Like he's that kind of player that like if you're not babying him and that's what Conte did to
So
him.
my brother was saying something like that. I think they have like it's like a record label type of situation with Lukaku.
Yeah,
where-
he signed to Rock Nation. What do you expect?
Yeah, exactly. So
The Rock, baby.
where you need to be, your appearance, you playing determines. You playing means there's value.
Yeah.
You playing. So I think but then this is football. It's different. It's a different encounter.
But like what you said is like I like the way like Thomas handled it. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's something like you wouldn't have seen someone like Ole do. Ole would have still started Lukaku.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What he said is like, this guy's not in the right frame of mind. Sit it out. And I think another problem like he had, why he was a bit upset, was like he had been fit for a long time. And like Thomas was coming to say that like the guy was mentally exhausted. So he's thinking like, dude, I'm ready to play. Do you know what I mean? Why don't you play me? Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that kind of conversation, you have it with the manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't need to know this.
We
You know what I mean?
absolutely don't need to know
absolutely
that.
don't need to hear this. And like that's what Thomas said. Is like, dude, you're putting us in a bad space. So you know what? Sit this one out.
Yeah.
And now you can see he's hungrier. Like he wants to prove a point. You know what I mean? So I feel like they've turned the corner with that one, man.
Yeah.
They've turned the corner.
Okay.
But I hope they continue like.
So there's a bunch of games, almost like a bunch of games this coming fixture. So let's just run. Brighton, Crystal Palace.
Ooh. Who's at home?
Brighton.
Ooh. Draw.
Yeah, I'm going for a draw. Octopus?
Brighton.
I think Brighton.
Is Gallagher back?
I mean, I like Crystal.
I think he's
I
back.
like Palace.
He played. He
I like
played
Palace,
the.
man. Like
yeah.
they are playing
He played the
football. I'm
FA
really
Cup.
enjoying like how they are playing.
Shout
I'll go
out
with
to
the draw.
Vieira.
Because
He's
those are
doing
two
well.
clubs that actually go out and play football.
Yeah, they do. They do.
So it can be anybody's game. But I'll
Expressive
go with
football.
I'll go with
Two
the
very
draw.
positive managers.
Yeah, I think 2-2.
Okay.
But I think
I
it's
like
about-
that 2-2.
Because
Yeah.
the thing is like with Brighton is like they don't score enough. They create a lot of chances, but
Exactly.
I think Crystal Palace will nick it. To be honest.
It's a big one. Early kickoff on Saturday. Man City, Chelsea.
Ooh.
2-1 City.
Yeah, I mean everyone expects City
Yeah, I
to
want
win.
them to beat Chelsea too. So
I think Chelsea will win.
No, because I at this point in time I think
Chelsea.
City has taken the lead.
no. To be honest, like City, they've
City are
got.
taking the
You know,
lead.
there's a point where you know Pep has gotten it. This
Yeah.
season.
Chelsea.
Like,
Chelsea
I
for
feel
me.
like- I feel-
Oh wait, hold up.
Chelsea for me.
Scores.
Chelsea.
Mike Claire, Chelsea. He said Chelsea.
They should be.
And it's who's
2-1.
playing? City's at home.
Please.
2-1. Chelsea 2-1.
Okay.
City at home.
Chelsea FC.
City's at home.
Okay, cool.
Okay. He said that's a bold
2-1
call.
away win.
All right, let's see.
I like
let's see.
Octopus.
Okay.
I am back. See.
All right, next one. Burnley, Leicester.
Bro, we're not hearing your predictions.
Oh,
You just-
I said City though. I said
No, but then I didn't get what you said for
no.
Brighton.
Brighton. I said.
He said Brighton.
Yeah, I said Brighton, but City would. This is a no-brainer for me though, because they've already won the league. So,
So you're saying I don't have brain.
yes,
I retweet.
and I like.
What's that message?
I don't.
Okay.
So Burnley, Leicester. Should I go first?
Yeah.
Leicester to win 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Burnley's going down.
Yeah.
They sold Chris Wood.
Leicester win, man.
I mean, they've got the other guy. What's his name? There's that rough guy, rough striker.
Barnes.
Yeah,
Ashley Barnes.
Spurs is a goal scorer too, though.
He is.
But I think he's better for them than Wood, to be honest.
Yeah, but you need that guy.
You
There's
need
a picture of
you
them.
need that beam. to get it down for Barnes.
yeah.
Newcastle, Watford.
All right, Watford fans, listen. Y'all
That's a
lose.
relegation battle.
Y'all getting clapped.
4-0.
That's a relegation right there. I swear, I know, but Millie, you called
Yo,
it.
Newcastle by 3 goals. So I'll say 4-1 because the Dennis will score, so he gets a new
I'm
club.
selling Dennis if
For
you like
4.
score.
No, he'll
I'm
score, so
telling
he'll get a new club.
Don't
He's
tell her
still
you
one of
lie.
us.
For this
But yeah,
place.
Watford is yeah.
You just want to be short and
You don't tell her I'm not a life for you. Dead guy. Who does he want to trick? Motherfucker. All right, Norwich, Everton.
Everton.
Yeah, I feel like this is
Everton.
easy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a good one. Wolves, Southampton. Bear in mind, Southampton beat Brentford 4-1 yesterday.
Wolves.
Southampton. And then Wolves, they've barely been conceding though.
Yeah, they've been solid though. Like,
Yeah.
they've been solid.
Very solid at the back.
Let their goalie,
Yeah?
man, it's really been impressive. Just this
Brian, Wolves, Southampton.
Wolves, Southampton. Oh, Wolves. I don't like Southampton.
Well, it's London.
I'm a Portsmouth fan. As well.
Hack. Wolves, Southampton.
Wolves.
Yeah,
Wolves at home.
I
I
say
think
Wolves.
I think Wolves as well.
1-0. 2-1, 1-0. Aston Villa United. Again. Aston Villa at home this time.
Yeah, I think Villa get revenge this time.
Aston Villa at home this time.
I think
2-0.
I think the same thing happened the last time they played. You guys played Aston Villa APL. Then
We
played
beat them
Aston
twice
Villa.
now.
No, you beat them. No, you didn't beat them. There was one. They knocked you out of Carabao.
That was
it
West Ham,
West Ham.
yeah.
It was West Ham. Sorry, Aston Villa win.
So you just said all that just to say.
Yeah.
I just like I follow football. Like I watch.
But obviously
football.
you don't. But yeah, you just look colors. Aston Villa, West Ham. I want him
I
to.
think United would win 1-0.
I think United win 2-0.
0.
I think we win 2-0.
Okay, so this is a Salah-less Liverpool side against Brentford.
No
Liverpool
Salah.
at home though.
It's not
Liverpool at home?
No
Yeah.
Salah.
No Salah,
Brentford
no
are
Mane.
they are so underwhelming. Like what's wrong with them? They played yesterday.
4-1, yeah, to Southampton.
Lost 4-1.
Yeah.
They are going
I,
down.
I think Liverpool win, but they
adrenaline rush
scrape
don't-
it. It
don't
won't, it won't be
calm down.
comfortable.
Yeah, because they don't have.
Yeah.
No, do you know why they
players.
won? It's Arsenal that gave them that.
Them and
that-
Watford
Arsenal gave them some
are
kind of
going
like
Yeah, but
momentum.
we had like 4 or 5 players out with COVID, but there was no.
Then there was no room for it.
They're like, nah, fuck you, you're playing
No,
this
but
game.
like if even like, are you going to compare your squad like without those 4 players to Brentford squad still?
But they are still our
No, I'm
players.
just saying.
They are still our
yeah,
players.
I would.
We prepared.
They-
No, but I'm
they-
saying like the squad is no.
I understand.
They're
I
Premier League
understand.
side as well.
I understand.
Fair
They're
enough.
Premier League side.
Fair
Like,
enough. Fair enough.
I mean, it's
And
bullshit.
we have-
I'm glad you took it.
No, I'm just see. I lean back. I lean back now. I say yeah, you can have
we all
it.
have the same 24 hours.
But Ashnik, shut the fuck up, man. How can't you say on See, we all have you still have the same one day. I mean, 24 hours. I
Okay,
can come up with the
so
random shit, man.
West Ham Leeds.
West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham.
Okay, it's a good one. It's a good one. Spurs Arsenal.
Ooh, the derby.
We don't lose to the Spuds.
You don't?
I
So
mean,
what's
They win the odd game here and
okay?
there.
I just wanted. I'm
just
happy
to
you
give
reminded
them-
yourself.
This is a Conte side now, though.
So Conte side.
I feel like Arsenal they've reached the like
Nah,
from you can.
I think we're taking that game.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Tottenham, they don't scare me this season. I don't know. I've seen them play. I've
Son is
seen,
injured.
especially since
Son is
Conte
injured.
took over.
Yeah,
But
why
nah,
is it?
I think they're still getting used to.
Yeah, but now,
the way
but
Conte
I
plays.
but like I was saying, like the thing about like new managers, like when your team is like going down, is like one of the first things you do is just close up shop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and also like, have you guys been? You guys haven't really been scoring like a lot of goals. So
We haven't been.
I think it'll be like a tight game, maybe like a draw, man.
This is the game for the God. God, please take control.
So you know,
What's
what's your
your
own
That's my
prediction?
prediction.
No, we don't.
Bruh,
care.
what's your
What's your
problem?
prediction?
Did God predict?
What's your prediction?
God, the creator. Yes.
Oh my God, man. See, oh shit.
Why you're not confident?
This thing you said, I've not started, so we're winning 2-0.
What has not started?
If you miss,
Okay, so
That
okay,
is-
okay, that's
so
why you're trying to
we're
be
winning
sensible.
2-0.
Okay, so we have midweek games next week. So
is it double game week?
Yeah, Burnley.
I
Watford.
love that.
Let me be right.
Burnley.
Only
Watford.
Watford.
Burnley Watford.
I think
Only
Watford.
what?
They will beat Watford. Anybody against Watford will beat Watford.
Till after Nations
Till
League.
man, I hate to say it, but I think Watford take that.
Yeah, I think
game.
Yeah,
Watford take
Watford,
him. Yeah.
I think Watford.
Watford.
Burnley, man. I think
After
like
today,
I think Sean
no,
Dyche
they
like
think
I feel
again.
like
Yeah,
when I
my
look
brother.
at him, it's like it's almost like he's just accepted like whatever is gonna happen. It doesn't seem.
I think it's from the
I
top.
think he
People
wants
they
to go
frustrated.
rest,
They
yeah.
frustrated
From the
him now,
top
bro.
to
The
him.
guy, like to be honest, is that sometimes it's one of those situations where it's like your success is your own downfall.
Let me say, I think
Like being able to do that much
I
with that
think-
squad.
I think is one of those things where you are a photographer, yeah, for a smaller company, and then Charles is a photographer for let's say
A
for the
big boy, a
president.
big one, a big
And
boy.
then you people have the same level of same quality. You people put out the same quality. Guess what? The guy that is working for the smaller company is going to work more than Charles would do. Charles will just go take president's picture, chill for like 10 months, no more.
No, yeah,
more.
but he
No,
go
no,
get
collect
get
his
his
money.
pay.
The guy working for the
like
small
10
company.
They go use her, man.
The guy working
Who
for
they go
the
London?
He go they snap every day. He go they snap every day.
Go edit nearly there.
That's what is happening to
they
John
pay am
Dyke.
change.
Yeah, I swear. That's what
I
happening.
think he's a really good coach.
No, he
Yeah,
is.
that's why.
No,
He's a
but
good
then
coach. but they will suffer him.
Bro, I think
Yeah, because they don't invest in the team.
No, but he doesn't.
Sean Dyche needs a club like Everton.
Yeah, every time
no,
they
but
push,
but sometimes some of all those guys do better with all these workman like players. Man. He might not be great with like the elite
every time they
ones.
push him,
Because he hasn't really dealt with big egos.
every time they push him to the wall and then he
That's the
survives,
difference. It's
they
not just
will
about-
like,
That's
if
a
this
good
guy,
point. That's a
if this
good
guy
point.
survives this one, then let's remove one player.
That's a good point
They'll
because
push him further again.
Everyone you sign for a club like Burnley, they look at you like the opportunity of your lifetime.
Bro, like no,
If you're at a bigger team, they look at you like, who are you? What have you won?
yeah, like
You
I
know,
don't
so
think he can deal with.
I didn't think about
because
that.
look,
yeah.
like if when you listen to his approach to the game, man, he wants Walker. Fucking holics, man. He's not even looking for. He doesn't care about the fancy. The most fancy guy he has is that Neil guy, the guy that plays like left wing. Other than that, every other person in that team, man, would
Put
run
your head
their
down,
socks.
run your socks off.
You know what I mean? So I don't know how he would deal with, and maybe that's the club's worry as well.
Yeah,
For time, let's go. Brighton, Chelsea.
That's a Chelsea one. No, but that's a draw.
that's-
That's a draw, man. Make I jinx Chelsea.
I believe there'll be a couple of goals in that game.
There'll be goals in that game though, but I still see Chelsea shaking.
Chelsea will win.
But you know what? If you watch Brighton, and sometimes it's so frustrating. It's because the amount of chances they have.
They just don't put
Doesn't
them
make
away.
any sense.
Who's their striker? Welbeck?
Mope now.
Mope. Oh, Mope. I don't like Mope.
That guy,
No, because you know,
Trossard.
Trossard plays like a bit further, but Mope does everything apart from like his runs. He'll beat the guy, but then when he just sees the goal, I think like he gets like
Jesus.
a hack moment.
Yeah.
And just does shit.
Let's go. Leicester, Tottenham.
That's tough.
That's a tough one.
I want to just draw a big.
I think 2-1.
I would like a draw, but
I think Tottenham take it.
yeah, I think Tottenham will take it.
Yeah,
Tottenham,
Especially
2-1.
after they would have just lost to us. So yeah, they'll take it.
All right.
I'll go with you guys. Tottenham 2-1.
And then final game of the week.
There's no Ndidi. Tottenham will take it.
Brentford,
that's what I was thinking
Brentford
too.
United.
I will chow them now.
United will chop.
Brentford are done.
Brentford
Done out here.
I don't know. I think they are burnt out, man. They are
Yeah.
burnt out.
Maybe that team that United will use to pick from.
No, because their squad is so thin.
Ryan,
So-
it was nice to have you.
Thank you guys for having me.
And let's go and eat cake. Happy birthday, Uncle B again.
Let's go and eat cake.
And then
And
this episode sponsored by Accra Designs. Like follow. But did you do giveaway last time?
yeah, we didn't because
Because you know what? You have to
Arsenal
finish it.
lost. So
What is wrong with this guy? What is wrong?
That's not the giveaway for results.
What is wrong with this guy?
No,
But
but-
do give away for my people. please.
yeah. Today you people, it's Uncle B's birthday. You people are going to see
Yeah, they
a
need to
lot
watch
from Uncle B.
watch this to get the answers. To
Yeah, yeah, you get a lot from Uncle
All right,
B.
guys. See you next week.
Peace out, man.
Sky Sports.
Let's do it.